Hi there, it's Dan here from Flexxable, and today I'm going to give you some real-life examples of how we've used Midjourney to create new images for our ads to help reduce our cost per lead. Let's dive in. Okay, so we're running ads for a new offer. It's for our Sales Android. You can find out more about that below and give it a whirl if you would like. If you haven't heard of it, it really helps our clients with their speed to lead, contact rates, out of hours leads, etc. But back to the topic of the video, we've been running ads for this offer. We spent well over 6 figures in the last 10 weeks. We've gone through a bit of a progression of different creatives that have kind of worked and then stopped working, and then we put some new creatives in and it drastically slashed the prices. And we've started using in the last 2 weeks some images from Midjourney, and it's reduced our cost per lead again. When we first started, we had what we call our fugly ads, which has the offer in the ad. It's usually with a kind of bright colors and it's just basic, really fugly text inside the ads. And they've worked so well for us in the B2B and the B2C space for so long. But then we thought, okay, well, let's try some video creatives for this offer. And we know, because we've tested this for a long time, is that the reels and stories on Facebook and Instagram have been really, really super cheap. If you haven't tried this, then you should give it a go, and you just target these placements and absolutely kill it. And that's worked really well for us. So we got a big reduction in cost per lead there. But things started creeping up again, not by too much. And Graham was bored, and my account manager, and he was twiddling his fingers, and he thought, well, let's try and use Midjourney and see how this works. And he went over there, and we've seen, I think it must be close to a 25% reduction in cost per lead for our offer since he uploaded these image ads as opposed to the video ads. I've been really impressed, and I'm going to hand over to him now, and he's going to show you how he did it and what that looks like. And I'll speak to you soon.
Hey guys, and thanks Dan. So this is just going to show you quickly how we created these Midjourney ads, and just to show you how they've performed in our Facebook ad account. So I've just shown you the actual images we created with Midjourney. So I'll show you the prompts we used in a second. But these are the images it's created. Basically, it's for our Sales Android, to sell our Sales Android. We wanted square images for feed ads. We've been doing a lot on Reels and Stories. Hadn't really touched feeds for a while, so obviously always want to keep testing. Reels and Stories have been doing amazing for us. We thought, let's try some new stuff on the feeds. Just go through them. So very clean images, quite striking, I would say, and eye-catching. We want it to be Sales Android, so with like the SMS phone, that kind of thing. And we haven't touched these. These are exactly what Midjourney created. So I just said quite vibrant colours as well. So we'll go on to how it's performed. So all our Midjourney ads are in our sandbox up here. So over the past, 10 days, I think it is. So over 10 days, it's slightly smaller spend because it's a sandbox. And as you can see how it pairs up to our Reels, which are all of these. So these are our two big spenders. So it's quite significantly cheaper at the moment in terms of cost per click. Click-through rate is higher as well. And we're getting a much cheaper cost per lead. This was kind of close, but this is a good 30p cheaper, and when the cost per lead is so cheap here, that 30p does make quite a difference. So we just go into the ad set just to show you which image is winning. I've recently just put quite a few more in actually. So we had MJ1, 2 and 3 running before, and you can kind of see this one was getting a bit more of the spend, a bit more expensive, but this one is really doing really well at the moment. So I thought I'd just switch off those two, run with this one, and we've made a couple of extra amendments just to show you what these are. These are the new ones that haven't had any spend yet. We got our graphic designer just to add a bit of zhuzh to it, where you put a bit of text over it, a couple of icons, and maybe add a little screen there to overtake the screen. But yeah, so that's basically what we've done. We're going to run that now. I've just added them yesterday, so we'll see how they go. So that's how they're performing at the moment. And now to show you how we do it, okay? So obviously you want to go to Midjourney and you want to join the beta. So if you click that, this will bring you to something like this. So you have to use a Discord basically. So when you join the beta, it will take you to discord.com. Just make an account. I've already got an account, so I'm just going to log into that one. But it's very simple. You just set up your account very simply with an email and password, and it'll just give you a server, and then it'll give you the Midjourney test server on here. Possibly before you have to do that, just because I've connected mine already, it will try and make you do a account on Midjourney as well. So I'm just going to sign into Midjourney now. It's all based on Discord, basically. And yeah. So this is my account on Midjourney. So you want to make an account on Midjourney and on Discord, and they both talk to each other. So anything you do on Discord, it's going to save everything in your Midjourney thing. So you can go to your archive where you've got all your images that you've created over the past few days. So these are a few more Sales Android images that I've been looking to try and create. Okay. So to create images on Midjourney, I think you may need a paid account now. You could always do it for free, a few credits to make a few images. But I believe if the server's really busy, they won't let free accounts make any images. So it's £10 a month. So you may want to do that. I've got the £10 a month subscription at the moment. And you come into this channel where you can see what everyone else is doing, which is quite interesting. So I sometimes, often, if I like a picture in here, I'll see how they prompted it and take a few aspects from it. But I'll show you a couple of prompts now which you can use. So the first thing you do on Midjourney is you want to do imagine and a space, and that will create this little prompt section here. And then you want to start typing out your prompts. So for the Sales Android images that you've seen, I did something like this. So I've just put an AI sales Android that is used to help engage with customers via SMS to help boost conversion rates in the style of Wes Anderson. So that's how it got it like all vibrant and pink and very kind of like futuristic. It's a very Wes Anderson thing. Wes Anderson's a famous film director, and he has a certain style in his films. So if you press enter, I'm just going to pause because it can take a minute or two because it's waiting to start. It'll take a minute or two to create it. So you can see here, so I just want to show you, it's going 0%, 15%, and it will slowly create the image for you here. So when we look back, it will be done. Okay, so that's been created now. Click on here. As you can see, it's made a few very similar to the ones we had before. Very vibrant colours again. So I could use some of these. So that's going to be handy. If you do want to use some of them, so you like one, so U1 is this one, U2 is that one, U3 is that one, and U4 is this one. The U's are upscales. So you can basically click one here, and you can make just a big version of it, which I'll show you in a sec. If you like one and you want a variant of it, you can press V1, which will make a variant of this image. And if we scroll down here, it will show you. So we've got these set up. So you can just go and save this into your downloads. And these are the upscaled images, so you have them. And it's important to do that. If you like one, it's important to do that. It'll make it a better quality for the ad. And then here, so we're making a version. So this one's currently doing it at 15%. So obviously it's making a version of this one. So it's a quite long-haired guy in an orange suit. So I would assume, yeah, long hair in an orange suit. Wait until it's 100%. And yeah, so there's your version. So it's just made it slight versions of them if you like that one. So again, really cool, really good images, as you can see. Now, if you want to be a bit playful and you want to use it for a bit of like lead gen, I've got this prompt here. Obviously, I'm not 100% sure of the legalities of using celebrities via AI. I'm sure they'll start to clamp down on it soon, but I've seen a lot of ads that use AI images of celebrities. But obviously, be careful. So I've just got this one, medium full shot of Brad Pitt repairing a roof of a house. He's looking at the camera smiling with the sun beaming down on him. Hyper-realistic shot on an Agfa Vista 200. Now I find this really helps get a realistic photo-like shot if you put in a very good camera make. So they know it's been taken on that camera. 4K image. And then this is where you can do aspect ratios. So I've got 1:1, which is a square. If you wanted to do it for reels and stories, you could do 9:16 like that, or whatever aspect ratio you need. And I've just got a stylized 50, which just makes it a nice style. So I'm just going to press enter. And so here's what we've got. So it's Brad Pitt on a roof. Obviously, like these look quite realistic, which is quite good. But we may want, if say it's for roofing, you may want him to be doing more roofing activities. So you can amend that prompt slightly to try and get him to do that. So the next one I wanted to show you is this one. Let's do Imagine again. So this is about Elon Musk standing in the line of the job centre looking forlorn. I think that's how you spell it. You can do a kind of a pop art style. Pop art style is like quite colourful. So we'll see how that goes. Normally you'd use that if we take out After Vega, it won't make it as hyper realistic. So we can see if this works. And let's just just copying that, enter on that. And again, I'll pause this just so while it creates it. So that's created this for us. So again, you could have, it's just a bit kind of kooky, a bit cartoony, which another style that I quite like for ads, because again, it's quite visually pleasing. You can also get your graphic designer, if you have one, or yourself, just to add a bit of text on there. I find these AI kind of image creators cannot do text well at the moment. I'm sure they will only get better. But again, I think this is a pretty cool image. And it's all about how you prompt it. Just like any AI product at the moment, it's all about what prompts you are giving it. There's so much stuff you can do on this. So you could go down an absolute rabbit hole researching how to create certain images. That's how I've basically learned it. Just going through blogs of people who are better at AI than me, and just seeing how they create, hyper realistic images, what kind of cool styles there are. Even just going through this, you'll be able to maybe see some cool styles that you may want to try out. So it's all about trying to get visually striking images. And because not many people are using Midjourney for their ads at the moment, I don't believe, they do stand out from the crowd on Facebook for sure. So I would definitely recommend doing it. As I said, it's brought our cost per lead down quite a lot. It's worked well, exactly the same headline and ad copy, just with different images. So I'll be trying out a load of these images over the next couple of weeks. So yeah, guys, I do recommend it. If you have any questions, if you need any help with your prompts or anything like that, please pop a little comment below and we can get back to you. All right, cheers, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you, Graham. As I said, we're running our ads at the moment. We've spent a lot of money pointing traffic to what we call our Sales Android offer. Okay, it works super well. As I said, it helps with speed to lead, contact rates, out of hours leads, database reactivation, and it is the easiest thing to sell that I have seen in all my time to clients. It's so hot right now. People are just signing up left, right, and center. We've got a community of people that are doing this as well, and they're crushing it. So if you want to find out more and give the Sales Android a whirl, then you can do that by clicking on the link below. There'll be a link in there somewhere. Please give us a comment if you've tried Midjourney and you've found something that works better than us or whatever. Happy to chat to you. And lastly, please subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up so you'll be the first to know when any new videos come out. I'll speak to you soon.